Good evening everyone. So in this video we are going to discuss how to make graph for the sine function, right? So let's start the video, and if you have any problem in any other topic, please write in the comment box that ma'am, I want this topic in your video so that I can make a proper video on that. Okay, so let's start it. Let's see how to make a graph of sin x on unit circle. Okay, how you are making a graph of sine function on a unit circle, right? So let's start. Unit circle is a circle where you are taking the radius as equals to 1. Okay, so I'm just making it on the graph. You know that this is positive x, positive y, negative x, and negative y. And the point of intersection of these two x's is 0, or when we are talking about the angles on x-axis, so this is 0 degree. Then we have pi by 2. Then we are taking pi. Then we are taking 3 pi by 2 and then 2 pi, and goes on and on and on. 3 pi by 2 and like that. Then negative x-axis is minus pi by 2. Then we have minus pi. Then we have minus 3 pi by 2. Okay. And then we have minus 2 pi, right? Please focus on this thing. It is very, very important what I'm saying right now. Whenever you are taking points on the axis, suppose this is a point, and this point, because we are talking on a unit circle is in which the radius is equals to 1, right? So this I am taking as 1. So what will be the coordinate of this point A? Here it is 1, 0. So this is how you are writing the coordinates. You are writing the coordinate as x, y, right? On x-axis, on positive x, you are taking x as 1 because we are taking on the unit circle, and you are taking y as 0 because when the point is on the axis, one of the point is 0, either the ordinate or the abscissa. Because it is on the x-axis, so that's why y is 0. When we are talking of this point only on the y-axis, then x is 0, and because this is positive y, that's why 1. Now this is negative x, so that's why minus 1, 0. And then we have on the negative y, so x is 0 and this is negative y, that's why 0, minus 1. Always remember, whenever you are taking point on the axis or on the circumference of circle, the ordinate will be the sin x and the abscissa will be the cos x, always. So this angle is 0. You are moving anti-clockwise when, so this is 0 degree, this is pi by 2, this is pi. Okay, then you are moving 3 pi by 2 and then again 2 pi, and when you are moving clockwise, the angle will be negative, 0, minus pi by 2, minus pi, minus 3 pi by 2, and minus 2 pi, like that, right? Now let's see how to make a graph of that. So I'm just making some lines so that the graph will be clear to you. Okay, so on x-axis I am taking angles, and on y-axis I will be taking the range of the function. As I can see very clearly, please see here, as I can see from here, the second point will be the sine function, and sine is coming 0. Then it is, let me change the color, from 0 to 1, 1 to 0, and 0 to minus 1. It means sine function value range is from minus 1 to 1. It means the maximum value will be 1 and minimum value will be minus 1, and in between also you have the sine values, right? Now we can see from this point, that here at 0 degree, at sine 0, we have the value as 0. Then we have sine pi by 2, we have the value as 1. Then we have sine pi, the value will be 0 again. Then at sine 3 pi by 2, the value is minus 1. And then value at 2 pi, the value will be again 0. And the cycle goes on and on and on. So at 0, so on 1 and minus 1, I will take on the y-axis. So this is 1, let's say, and this is minus 1. Please remember, between the points, either on x or y, the distance should be same. So please whenever you are making a graph, please use the scale or the ruler, right? So let's start. So at 0, the value is 0. At sine 0 is 0. Then sine pi by 2, the value is 1. So positive 1. So from 0 to pi by 2, we have like this. Then at pi, the value is 0. So it goes down. At 3 pi by 2, the value is minus 1. So minus 1 is here. So it will go to minus 1. Okay, it's like this, like a wave. Okay, clearly I'm making like this. Then at 2 pi, the value is again going to 0. Similarly, on the negative part, from sine 0 is 0, sine minus pi by 2 is minus 1. So minus 1 in front of that, minus 1. Then minus pi, it is again going 0. Okay, again it is like this slope. And then we have at 3 pi by 2, it is going positive 1 now. So up, and then again at 2 pi it is 0. So it will go down like this. Okay, so like this. So this is the wave like form. So this is the graph of sine function, right? So thank you everyone. Thank you so much. If you have any question regarding this, please write in the comment box that ma'am, we have this problem, and make it very clear. Okay, don't overwrite like me. Okay, so thank you.